Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, with an updated video for this week. We are going to be your source for any information when it comes to Ford products, especially the 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. And we're going to start it off with, we have some videos out there already about the process, how the process works for transitioning those reservations over to orders. And so definitely check out those videos. Down in the description, I'll have a link to the playlist we have for the F-150 Lightning, as well as we do have, I'll have it at the end of this video, what they call the end scene there. It ends, there's a link there. You click on that, you can see the different playlists. And what we're going to do here is, now that the order guide and the build-in price is out, we're going to go through these all the different trims for the F-150 Lightning. So it is going to be a series of about 4 different videos. So we're going to start this video, as you can tell from the title, is the Pro version, and then we'll go on and do another video on the XLT, Lariat, and Platinum editions, and then we're just going to go over a lot of different things here, because these videos are going to be a little bit more thorough and detailed than maybe most videos out there on the internet, where they just may go through the build and price with you, which you can do yourself pretty easily. But I'm going to show you how to get to the build and price. I'm going to show you some other things, and we're going to talk about the standard equipment that is not listed on Ford's website. Now, don't forget, a lot of you out there watching this, you probably already have a reservation on order and you have it with your dealer. A couple things to always remember: check with your dealer, find out what those final prices are before you transition, before you submit that order. Once you get that invite, because you're going to want to make sure that that's tied in, and that dealership's going to do that. Because once you have that order in with that dealership, you cannot switch your order to another dealership. So you're going to want to make sure that that dealer is locked in and is going to sell that vehicle at MSRP. Make sure you get a buyer's order that has that order price, MSRP, and also shows those dealer fees on that order, that buyer's order as well, so that you don't have any hidden fees, or they decide to mark it up when the vehicle comes in. We're seeing that happen on, Bronco and Mavericks and such. We don't want that to happen for you on an F-150 Lightning, to wait for 6 months, maybe even a year, and then once a vehicle comes in, realize the dealership's doing a market adjustment fee. Make sure they lock into that, and that you get them get a buyer's order that shows the MSRP price as well as any dealer fees. Here at McArthur, we're doing a $499.95 dealer fee that did increase as of January 1st. That's our dealer fee, and we are doing free shipping if you finance a vehicle with us. We will finance the first, or we'll pay for the first $1,000 of the shipping cost, I should say. So if you're going someplace like California or some of the East Coast that are a little bit more than $1,000, we'll cover the first $1,000 of any of that for shipping if you finance a vehicle with us. So enough of that. We're going to dive in. Again, I'm going to go over all the standard equipment and kind of go over some of these things. So let's go ahead and flip over to my screen here. So I'll still leave myself down there so you know that that's who's talking to you throughout this, if you're jumping in the middle. Now, I do have timestamps on all this down below. So as we go through different sections, I like to, I'll go through and break that down in different sections as we talk about this. You can see those timestamps down below. But please move around, come back to something if you want to down there. Now, the easiest way to get in the building price for this is you can go up here to trucks pretty easily, and then the F-150 Lightning is right there. Building price, there's the link. Just click on that link, and it's going to take you to this page with the different versions. Now, we're going to start off with the Pro version. It says $39,974, and that's before any fee from Ford for destination and delivery, which I think is like almost $1,700 on the Lightning. So click on that. The Pro version there, and we're going to go dive right in. Now, one of the things, the reason I'm doing this video is that when you go down here to packages and it shows you the equipment group, and here's your standard equipment, there's the features that it's showing you. Click on the all features, and you're going to see this is all they're showing that's standard. So all this isn't filled in down here at the bottom. So even if I can't move it down anymore, but there's nothing down there where my picture's at. There's nothing down there listed. That is what's included for them. They're not really showing you all that. I have 4 pages of standard equipment that we're going to go through. So that's why I want to do this video, is to show you what do you get as part of the standard equipment on the Pro version. And we're going to go through that and break that down. So we will use the images here, because that's all the images we really have. I have some B-roll I can throw in, but just for the sake of getting these videos out as quick as possible, we're just going to go through using the pictures that Ford has here, and even I think maybe they even have a 360 view when we get to the interior here, but we're going to go through and do it with these here. So let's start with oops. Let's start with mechanical features here first. Of course, all of the Lightnings will come with a fully boxed steel frame with 8 cross members, so very strong frame. They'll come standard in the 98 kilowatt per hour usable capacity, standard range, high voltage battery. So it'll have, that's your standard battery size. That's rated about 230 miles is what Ford's rating at. I think some people noticed they're probably getting a little further than that on some of the early numbers there. Just to know you have that. Also, the dual E-motors. So there'll be a motor at each axle. So you'll have the dual motors in this, so that'll get that vehicle moving really fast. Some of the numbers are extraordinary that they've been putting out there, like 700 pound-feet of torque. It's just unreal amount of power those are going to put out. And they're all going to be 4x4 because of that. So 4x4 on all of the Lightnings. 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS. Rear E-locker axle as well, so the E-locks. And then you also have the electric engine cooling fan, so you're going to have some cooling already for those batteries. Keep them cooled off so that you can be able to function and drive without any help, with a lot of help, especially in the summertime when those get heated up when you're driving. Also, you have the electric parking brake that will also come with auto hold feature. So auto hold means that if you at a stoplight, stop sign, you want to hold that brake, you can press the auto hold button. It'll hold the brake. You can take your foot off the brake, relax a little bit, and rest. And so it'll hold it. Once you press the gas, it's going to go without any issues there. Also, you have heavy-duty dual front shocks, front and rear coil springs, independent rear suspension. So this is where we're seeing that for the first time, the F-150 getting the independent rear suspension in there. So it's going to be a fabulous ride and really help with any kind of cornering and such and such like that. Front and rear stabilizer bar. You also get power steering with the EPAS, electronic power assist steering. So what's great about that is, when you're on the highway going a little bit faster, that wind's not going to push you side to side, but slower speeds and parking lots, you're going to be able to turn a little bit easier. Also, you're going to get selectable drive modes. So you'll have a normal, a sport, a tow haul, and an off-road mode. So a couple different modes there. Don't need a lot of different ones there for your vehicle, but put it and you go off-road, or maybe even a slick, be able to put it in the off-road mode. If you're hauling something, put it in a tow haul mode. Otherwise, if you want a sporty ride, put it in sport. Otherwise, just keep it in normal. Should be good to go there. You will get the charging port beside it. It'll be on the driver's side. Now, the one on the passenger side is for aesthetic. It's just for look. It is not a charging port. Charging port is on the driver's side. But it is a combo connector system that gives you availability of the 120 volt, the 240 volt, or the DC fast charging that you have at those different stations when you're trying to drive. That'll fast charge the battery. So you have those combinations. You will get a mobile power cord that comes with your Lightning for 120 volt or 240 volt. So you're going to have that combo that's going to be included as well. So that's all the mechanical features. I am going to cover some safety features, and this is where we're going to break to another timestamp down below. If you're wanting to kick and don't want to talk about and see these and go through these, you can go on to the next section there. But let's go through some of the safety features. I do want to talk about the Ford Copilot 360 2.0 version. This is a new upgraded version, and this is going to become standard on the Pro version or every Lightning out there. So you'll get the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. That includes your pedestrian detection, the Ford collision warning, and your dynamic brake support. So it's going to come with all those features. So even that pedestrian detection there. Also going to come with Bliss, that blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. So I love about this is that it's monitoring your blind spot. If there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to let you know with the light on the corner of that mirror, on your exterior mirror. And then if you're backing up, someone's going to cross your path behind you. It's going to also light up and let you know what side they're coming from by lighting up the mirror, but also putting a message on your productivity screen. Also, you're going to get your lane keeping system as part of this. That gives you the lane keeping aid system. You get the alert system, and you get the driver alert. So if you're leaving your lane, it's going to help you either if you have it set on the aid to bring you into your lane, or vibrate the steering wheel if you're leaving your lane. And then if you take your hands off the steering wheel, the driver alert will alert you, putting those messages on there that you might want to think about turning, moving over and pulling over and then getting some coffee or something like that. So also you're going to get, as part of this package, the rear view camera, reverse sensing system, and reverse brake assist. So reverse brake assist is a new technology, and I think even on the F-150 gas versions, you have to maybe even go up to XLT to get that feature. Also, going to get post collision braking, and what that's going to do is if you have an accident or something and you're maybe unconscious, you can't put it in park, then instead of it drifting forward and getting to a more severe accident, it's going to use post collision braking for that. Also, auto high beam is thrown into as a feature as part of the Copilot 360 feature. So that's going to turn those high beams on. So if there's not a car approaching you, it's dark enough outside, then you're going to have the auto high beams that are going to come on. If you need to. Now, that is a feature can be deactivated and activated along with your bliss system, lane keeping system. Those are all features that can be activated and deactivated within the Copilot 360 suite of features there. Also, some other safety features to mention here. You do get advanced track with roll stability control. Also includes the curve control. So if you're in a situation where it's maybe a little bit of light sand or something on the road, or you're going into a curve too fast, maybe it's raining and it's slick, it's going to use advanced track to use a series of brakes around the vehicle to help you keep you on your intended path. And that's a great system to have. Roll stability control as well for that truck so that it doesn't roll over. You will get SOS post-crash alert system too. That's gonna, if you get in an accident, it's gonna honk the horns, flash the lights if you're on the side of the road. Also gonna get 911 assist. So if you're in an accident and you can't get to your phone, you have your phone connected via Bluetooth. 911 assist allow you to call 911 directly instead of using like OnStar or some service like that some of those other manufacturers have. Talking about airbags, of course, driver, front passenger, front airbags. You also get driver and front passenger seat mounted side airbags as well that protect you from the side collisions, and then your safety canopy airbags with the rollover sensors as well that deploy down, protect those in the front as well as the rear seat from breaking glass. You'll get perimeter alarm as well on the vehicle, and you're going to get tire pressure monitoring system. Seen that in a lot of vehicles. And then don't forget, you're going to get all your seat belts as well. So that's all the safety features. Now let's have some fun and move into the exterior design of the vehicle. We have this here showing you the front of the vehicle there, and let's show you what the design looks like on the Pro version, and then as you look at the other videos, you'll be able to see what the different look is for the XLT Lariat and Platinum. Looking at this Pro version on the front, of course, all of them come standard with the Power Frunk. So Power Frunk system, that's, we call it the frunk, has been that terminology, but the power up and down front hood. So this actually pops up. You can actually see a little indentation there. That's probably a button under there, but even on the Pro version, you're going to have that power control frunk. So that's really nice being able to have that. So that's going to open up, giving you 40 liters of cubic storage inside. Also, it'll haul about 400 pounds as well. So you're going to actually have 2,400 pounds of cargo storage between the back cargo area and this frunk area in here. Also inside that, you're going to have combined total between all the ports, you're going to have 2.4 kilowatts of onboard power between all the different outlets you get. Now in the frunk area, you're going to get 4 120 volt outlets. So that's your normal household outlets is what you're going to see. You're going to get 4 of those in that frunk area, as well as 2 USB ports. And I believe, if I remember right from the videos that I have, there is a, with that, you do have on the USB, you have a Type A and a Type C. So the Type C will charge things much faster. So if you do have a Type C, try to use those. You're going to see those in the cab as well for the vehicle. So you notice some front grille up here is a carbon black front grille on there, so that's going to be, look, you don't need the vents or anything in there because you don't have an engine in there to cool off. So they're going to close that off so that way it gets better aerodynamics in the vehicle. So you're going to get that carbon black here on this version. Actually, I'm going to switch colors on this so you can see, there you go, on the white, so you can see it more impactful there. So that's what's going to look like. And then your bumpers you're seeing are going to be black bumpers up here. 2 front tow hooks, they're going to be black up here as well. So you're going to have that. So your front and rear bumpers are going to be black. We'll get to the rear in just a little bit, but that's what that's going to look like. And then the black tow hooks. Also, your lights, your headlights are going to be LED projector automatic headlights. Automatic means they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light when you have it in auto setting. Also coming with dynamic bending headlights. It just floors me that this is the Pro version, is the version you come in on getting dynamic bending headlights. Also, daytime running lights that you can be turned on and off through the cluster. That's controllable for you to be able to turn on daytime running lights if you want. So looks real sharp down there. So you're gonna have projector. Doesn't mention the LED lights on the outside, but it's showing it in this image. So not sure. Order guide's usually pretty accurate, but there are a couple of things that I noticed that they missed on the order guide. But typically the order guide is 100% accurate here versus what you see on this. Now moving to the exterior. Here, let's move to the side. I'd like to go to the side. There's a good side view. So on the side, we do have 18-inch machine wheels with black high gloss painted pockets. So that's the wheels you're going to have. So machine alloy wheel with the painted pockets. Again, that's a black high gloss. All-terrain tires are also going to be standard equipment on that too. So you're going to get all-terrain tires, and that's a big deal because there's some of the trims that actually they changed to all season. So I'm glad to see all-terrain tires on these. I think they figured the pro version, it's mainly for work. It was the whole goal behind it. So they're giving you those all-terrain tires for that reason. The door handles are going to be black right there. So you're going to have the black door handles. Also, the mirror caps are going to be black too. And then also the mirrors are going to be manual fold. And it does not mention the mirrors in the mirror function in the order guide whatsoever. They totally omitted talking about it. But I'm assuming it will have power mirror feature with probably the blind. It does have the bliss, so it'll probably have power mirrors. Well, it'll have to have power mirrors, but it does not mention the order guide. But yes, it will have power mirrors because it does have the bliss system, and that's something that you would have to have power mirrors to be able to use the bliss. So you'll have power mirrors, manual fold mirror for that. Right there. See, no running boards here on the side, as you can see, but you can see privacy glass in the back windows, also fixed back glass as well. You will have power windows with one-touch front windows, which means you just hard press it down and automatically go down all the way as well as come up, and that's just for the front windows, not all of them. And then also you're going to get power locks with the flip key and keyless entry with it as well. So you're going to have power locks, power mirrors, power windows, all that's going to come standard on that. Now moving to the back, let's kind of go back to one of these pictures. We can see the back a little bit. So there you go. We'll use that image there. So looking at the back, you will get the LED center high mounted stoplight. That's a lot of people call it the Chismol light, and that's right up here. See my cursor. So that's going to be LEDs, which is a big deal because I think even on the XLT gas versions, it's halogen, not LEDs. So you're gonna have LEDs back there as well. So full LEDs on the vehicle, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned, fixed rear glass with privacy glass on the back. It will also have back here in the door handle, it's going to be a black door handle and bezel back there. And then black bumpers as well, as you can see with this version here, right there. So, by the way, this looks good in iconic silver. Tow hitch, you will have the class 4 receiver hitch with trailer sway control as well, so you can go ahead and be able to tow with it right off the get-go. Underneath is where you're going to see that spare tire. It will be a full-size spare, 18-inch alloy spare tire, so you'll have that as well. Also, for the tailgate, it will lock with the key. So even though you have keyless entry with the key fob, you will still have to manually lock the tailgate with the flip key. You will get tailgate assist, which means it's, when you let go of it, when it's going up, it's going to be a lot lighter. So it does assist in raising the tailgate up. And then also the tailgate will come off, removable tailgate, so you can take it out. And that's why some people like to get one of the accessories we're going to look at later, where they like to get the tailgate lock, and that's what that's going to do. It's going to lock it in so people can't take it out. 4 pickup box tie-down hooks inside, so you can kind of see, this is actually showing the box link, which it's kind of misleading because this does not have the box link, but you can see right there they are showing it in this image, but that is not accurate to the order guide. But we'll have 4 pickup box tie-down hooks, and then inside the bed, you can't see it in this angle. Maybe we can see it maybe in another angle. No, can't see it. It will have 2 outlets in the back, so you will have that 2.4 kilowatt outlets in the back, so you will have that in there, and so you can have 2 outlets in the back of the bed. Again, it's combined between the front, the cab, and the back. You'll have 2.4 kilowatts full vehicle power there. Now, moving to the interior. So we'll go down here, and we'll get to these packages in just a little bit, but let's get down to there we go. interior shot here, and I think there's a picture of the dash. We'll start there. So inside, first you're going to have a black vinyl flooring, kind of hard to see there, but you'll have vinyl flooring in here, so you will not get any floor mats. Also, you get the front door scuff plates as well. So let's see if this image, no, you can't see it, but right under here, down in here, there'll be a scuff plate you're getting in for that way you don't scuff up the paint and everything on there. Also, you'll have the interior, as you can see here, is going to be the medium dark slate gray vinyl seats. So vinyl seats are going to be standard on these, and that the dark slate gray interior trim, as you can see with that too. You're noticing with this image that it's bucket seats, standard equipment on these. So you cannot get a bench seat in the Lightning. It's going to be the bucket seats with the flow console, the flow through console, the full console with the shifter that can fold down. So even on this version, where you don't have the interior work surface, you're still going to get the console that shifts, that folds down into the console, giving you a flat floor there. So the seat adjustment, you'll notice on this side, it's not showing any adjustment other than the backrest that's manual right there. On the driver's side, you're going to have the two-way, or well, both sides, I guess, you're going to have a two-way manual adjustment. There's a lever underneath the front there, so it'll go basically slide forward and back, and then your backrest will be able to go back and forth as well. Rear seat, you're noticing there, it is a 60-40 split bench seat. So one side is going to be a smaller one, and that's on the seat cushion here that folds up. So you see that loop there. You pull that loop, fold it up, it'll lock into place. And this is a 60% side. 40% usually is on the driver's side over there. So that's how that's going to look. Now let's go to the dash. So this right through here where the steering wheel is, that's called a productivity screen there. And it'll be a 12-inch digital productivity screen on all of your Lightnings, including your Pro version. So very nice look, digital productivity screen there. It'll include compass display, outside temperature display, plus a slew of other things that'll be included in there too. Steering wheel is going to be a black urethane steering wheel. Manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, which means that there's going to be a lever underneath. You pull that, it'll go up and down, forward and back, and then manually lock it into place. Does not mention cruise control in the order guide. They totally missed that, and you wouldn't think it's a big deal. Should be standard on every vehicle, but you can't even get it on an XL Maverick, so it is a big deal. But as you can see from this image, it looks like there is cruise control there, and they do not mention on the XLT version that there's an upgrade of adding cruise control, which means it should be included on the Pro version here. Dual zone climate control. So even on the Pro version, dual zone climate here. So driver and front passenger are going to have two different temperatures on that control. Also, your audio controls are all right there. You handle those yourself as well there. Auto dimming rearview mirrors. You can see here, no lever underneath there. So auto dimming rearview mirrors. So cars come up behind you with those bright lights, automatically dim that mirror for you there. I notice here there are some outlets. So you do have two of the 120 volt outlets. Actually, I don't know. I think there's going to be one there and one behind the console is what my impression is. And also two USB ports, it looks like here. So you'll have a USB type A and C there. Behind the console, you should also have a USB type A and C. And then probably inside the console or down in here in the media hub area, there'll probably be another type A and C down in there. That's probably where those are at. Until I get my hands on one, I won't know for sure, but that's my assumption. Audio system is going to be AM FM stereo audio system with 6 speakers. That's how that's going to roll there. And then you're going to have the Sync 4. Look at this 12-inch screen, standard equipment on the Pro version. Comes with the Sync 4 system. That's that 4th generation system. I have that in my Bronco. Love it. What's great, this is actually showing the full view of that navigation there, but really you can have a split view. In fact, actually, if I think I go down in here, no, it's not showing it. I thought maybe it would. Yeah, there it kind of shows it a little bit. So you'll have this kind of view on it. So you'll have in the left side, it'll be the main display, but then you have this other over here too. They're calling that the info on demand panel, so you can flip through those using those buttons down there at the bottom for that screen, which is really cool. And you can see all the features that's included in the Sync 4 that are standard on the Pro version. So you're getting the wireless phone connection, you're getting the cloud connection, App Link, 911 Assist I mentioned earlier, the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capabilities, digital owner's manual, conversational voice command recognition. That means you get that wake up word where you can, like on your phone, you'd say, Siri, or you'd say, okay, Google. You do that with this system. They have 4 different wake up words to choose from. I have that on mine. I have mine set to OK forward. And you just say that, and it's going to just start listening for any commands. And so you don't have to press any button right there. And then also the connected built-in navigation is also included in the Sync 4 system as well. So you're going to have built-in navigation. That gets you, I think, 3 years of subscription is what it says when you click on the little information down there. So also within that, you get the Ford Pass Connect. So Ford Pass Connect is also standard on these. So it allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app. Free app you download, put your VIN number in there, OK in the screen. And then you can remote start your vehicle, lock your vehicle. You can also locate a parked vehicle. Your parked vehicle, you can check the vehicle current state of charge and set departure time. You can schedule times to charge your vehicle and see your charge level notifications. Also, power my trip and locate and pay for charging. So all those are going to be available in the Ford Pass app right there. Power my trip just allows you to be able to plan your trip based on charging stations, and it helps you plan your trip that way. And then also you can even pay for the charging for those charging stations right through the Ford Pass app by putting your credit card in there. So pretty cool there. Now I want to go through some other things. Excuse me, trying to get over a cold here. We have a couple things that I want to cover, and that's the different packages. So there are 2 different packages that are available for you. You have a Max Trailer Tow package and a Tow Technology package. So what's included in those? So Max Trailer Tow package is $865. It doesn't really, on here, it won't tell you what's included. It's going to rate your vehicle. It's going to give it another 2,500 pounds of towing capability. So on the standard battery, it's 5,000 pounds is what we've been hearing as early on numbers that Ford gave us as towing capacity on the standard version, standard battery, I should say. And so by getting the Max Trailer Tow package, it's supposed to take it 7,500 pounds of towing capabilities. It doesn't mention it here, but what you're getting is extra cooling for those batteries so that it can tow a little bit more weight efficiently. So that's usually what you're going to get. Now you notice on here it does require the 9.6 kilowatt Pro Power on board. We're going to talk about that for the Pro version, as well as I think that's just on the Pro version. You can get that as a standalone option, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Now, the Tow Technology package doesn't give you any extra towing capability. It's going to give you some great features that allows you to be able to tow more efficiently. So now on the Pro version, you'll notice this package is going to be more expensive than when we talk about on the XLT and the other videos because there's some other things that you have that are going to come along with this as part of this package, like the spotlight mirrors, the LED side view mirror spotlights are going to be included as well in there, and then a couple other things. I believe that one is the big one, and that's the different charge. I thought there were some other features in there, but so anyway. Also, with these, you notice here with the features, you get the Pro Trailer Backup Assist, the trailer brake controller, smart hitch. You get the onboard scales, so that's going to be pretty neat because you can see, put your payload in the back. It actually gives you a scale to show you how much weight's back there, and then also allows you to see, how that's going to affect your range as well. It's something to think about when you're driving is, the range is going to be different when you have payload in there than when you don't. Smart Trailer Tow connection, which takes you through, it's a checklist that takes you through connecting your trailer and making sure you have everything accounted for and everything, your tongue locked in, you have your chains on, do you have your lights plugged in, that kind of thing. Trailer reverse guidance, which is real nice and easy, actually showing you a little bit right there in that camera view there where they're using a Pro Backup Assist, that trailer guidance. And then you also get the 360-degree camera, which is why they upgrade your mirrors to those LED spotlight mirrors, because that's only one mirror that they have. So you're getting that as well as the Pro Hitch Assist too. So you're getting all those features as part of that package. So pretty nice package there. Great package. So a couple different packages that are available for you. And then there's only a couple standalone options. So let's go to the exterior features and go through some of these. Now, there are a lot of accessories, and I'm not going to go through all the accessories. They're in here for you to look at. I will tell you, we found on some of the other models that if you stay away from accessories, yours get scheduled a little faster and can get built a little faster. Now, they are saying they are building these per order, but I think when they get into it, and if everybody orders a bed cover and they order all the spray and bed liner from the factory and everything, just like with the Maverick, they're going to find that they're going to have some constraints on some of the parts, and we'll hear about it later. So if I were you, I would try to have some of these accessories done at the dealership. So these aluminum bed covers, your dealer can get those for you through Ford Accessories and get and put them in for you. As well as now tailgate step is something you'll want to do at the factory. So that is one of the options you can get. Tailgate step does include the workstation, the work surface on the back tailgate. Can't really see it there, but you will get the work surface as well with those little ruler on the back, some slots for pens and such to make it a little bit easier if you're working out of it. So 430, you get the tailgate step, which comes out of the end of the tailgate there. That is something you'll want to do at the factory. And then this bed tailgate lock, again, something you can get through Ford Accessories. Most dealerships, you can get a spray and bed liner, or they can schedule it for you with a local company that can do that for you. You also have a bed mat that's removable. That's also another accessory, can be added later. Now this individual tire pressure monitoring system, that is customer placed camera, trailer camera, and TPS for your trailer. So that'll actually monitor your tire pressure of your trailer. And we mentioned that earlier. I think I mentioned it earlier, standard equipment. If not, I should have. So anyway, you should have tire pressure monitoring system as well. Didn't mention it. It's not showing on the order guide, but you would get it for your trailer as well as a camera to put on your trailer, so you can see backing up your trailer. You can see back behind it, and that's something again you can get through accessories as well. These are already included as standard equipment in there. Not sure why they put it in here. Storage box. That is a one that swings in and can swing out. Again, an accessory can be installed. The bed tray is also something that can be added as an accessory. Cargo net as well, a vertical, horizontal. Wheel lock kit, you can get, again, those can be ordered through aftermarket afterwards through Ford Accessories pretty easily, and a lot of that you can install yourself. Now, Pro Power Onboard is a factory installed option, so you'll want to get that. That is actually listed on the order guide. So for $1,000, you get 9.6 kilowatt of Pro Power Onboard. So click the little I. Actually, it doesn't tell you what you get for extra outlets, but you'll get 4 outlets in the back and a 240 volt outlet as well. So you'll have all those in the bed. So that'll upgrade your bed. It won't change anything in the front area or the cab. It's going to upgrade the outlets that you get in the back of the bed, giving you 7.2. And then when you get to 9.6, it gives you a combination. So you'd have 7.2 in the back in that bed area, and then another 2.4 between the cab and the front area. To be able to utilize there. So that, again, you'll want to order that from the factory. 360 camera, you notice there's no price there. So that's showing that there, because when you add the Toke technology package, it gives you the 360 camera as well as the LED spotlights right there. Now moving down to the interior features. Again, there's only 2 options there other than accessories. So on the order guide, it's showing freestanding options that need to be done at the factory. And the 2 that you mainly have is the Pro Power Onboard and the tailgate step. The other one listed there is the front license plate bracket. So if you live in a state that requires a front license plate, it's actually standard equipment. But in states like Kansas, it's an option. So we go ahead and order that, and then we let you install it and let you tell us if we want it installed on the front or not. So some states do require it. And then the rest of those things that we talked about, those accessories up here, they're dealer installed accessories. So again, you can get them from the dealer, and the dealer can install them for you. So you can, if you decide you want to order yours, don't put those accessories. Tell your salesperson, I want these ordered. So once your vehicle gets a production date, go to the dealer, have them ordered, so that way they're here when the truck comes in. Have them install it on the truck. That way you have no holdup. Not sure, they say they're doing them by order, but I'm not taking any chances on my truck build. And again, I'm ordering a Lightning as well. I should be in the first wave. I'm number 2 or 3 on our list. So I should be in the first wave of invites, getting one coming up in a couple days. And so when I order mine, I'm not going to add any dealer installed accessories, bed covers, tonneau covers. I know that my dealership can put those on them, so I'm not going to take the chance. And then, so moving down to interior options, there's not really anything in here other than accessories. First aid kit with the Ford logo, again, you can get that through Ford Accessories. The console vault, again, Ford Accessories, and have the dealer install it for you. It does have a little combination for that. And then, of course, all the rest of this is standard equipment included. So there you go. So what do you get standard equipment on a Pro version, if you didn't add any options whatsoever, $16.95 destination charge. Your $41,669 is the very cheapest that you can get a Ford F-150 Lightning. So I've covered all the features and even some of the standard, some optional features there with you in this video. And again, hopefully you have your reservation in. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think you're going to be in the first wave of invites? Where are you sitting at your dealership in a way of your slot? Love to know that down in the comments. Also, if you did get something from this video, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. Really helps out. And don't forget, we're going to be doing a video on the XLT Lariat and the Platinum version if you want to know more information about those as well. And this is the kind of this is first in the line, because the other videos I'm going to actually talk about what you get when you go from the Pro version to that. So a lot of you, if you're watching the XLT video, you'll have to go back to this video to watch it if you want to get the standard equipment that you get. That's the base of all Lightnings is in this video. So this is a very important video to have to get started here for this series, but be looking for the other videos in the series 2, 3, and 4. I'm actually going to be recording those right now, so we're going to get onto those, so you should be able to see those, and those should be available when you're watching this video real shortly, and you can get more information about that. Again, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to our channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you get notified the next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. And I do appreciate that. We do have membership available. If you want information about that, click on that join button, get some information about that. If you've been a long time subscriber, you may want to do that. We have some fun videos that we put out just to our members there for that, as well as some different merchandise that's available to them. Again, just thank you for watching this video. Appreciate it. You can find us on social media. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you want to find us also, find me as well. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Tim Bartz on Twitter, and you get more information there. I always tweet some other different things that I do than McArthur Twitter account does. So definitely you can follow me there as well. And hopefully you really like it. So if you like Ford content, if this video is new to you and you haven't seen anything from us before, we have a pretty good following, and we like to do these nice how-to videos on the different Ford products, including we do a live stream every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Come join us if you want to. We're into our 21st episode now, just this last week, and we like to go do a nice live Q&A. So within the chat, I answer questions on the chat on any Ford product. So if you're wanting information, have some questions about this process or anything like that, check that out on our different live stream, and you can go there now, as well as don't forget about our other Lightning videos in our Lightning playlist that you're going to see at the end of this video. Again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, we'll see you later.